Okay, so I recently heard about how Torchlight is going away from Frontiers and actually changing to what they're now calling it Torchlight 3. So I'm pretty excited to hear that. I think a lot of people are, that they're going to be getting away from, I think, the fully online kind of monetization type of idea. So, but like I say, I'm still out of loop on a lot of things. So, going to play the Torchlight 3 trailer. So let's take a look.
Hi everyone, Max Schaefer here, creator and executive producer of the Torchlight franchise, and I've got big news for you today. First, we are renaming the game from Torchlight Frontiers to Torchlight 3. We're doing this based on two things. First, the amazing feedback we've gotten from our alpha testers.
Community feedback.
And secondly, as you make a game, the game starts to tell you what it wants to be. And Torchlight Frontiers told us that it really wants to be the spiritual successor to Torchlight 1 and Torchlight 2.
Yes, please.
And so we've made the change, both in the business model and the name, for these reasons. We think you're really going to enjoy the changes we put in. The game plays amazingly right now. It's a lot of fun. We are also changing the game to a premium model, which means that for $1 price, you get the entire game, all of the content from day one. As part of our switch to a premium model, we are also switching from Arc to Steam. So Torchlight 3 will be a Steam game.
Nice. Oh, dude, that's even better.
Today that we will be releasing on PC in 2020. We did these changes mostly because of feedback we got from our alpha players. They told us what they want the game to be, and from our own internal deliberations, we also agreed. The game just works better as a premium title.
Now, I hate to pause it, but I've heard this argument before, that this is kind of a case of, you know, maybe the developers coming up to the publishers. I think it's Perfect World that's on this, and they're a huge company for online games, and you can tell right away. You know, he mentions that they're changing the business practices, which is huge, and just making it the $1 price, as well as coming to Steam. That's fantastic, because I knew it wasn't originally. So, anyways,
change the structure of the game, change the way you go through it, the pacing, the monsters you fight. And made so many great new changes that you're going to have to get all the details either online, in our blogs. We do Friday fun streams, so check us out there, and on social media. There's a lot of good stuff coming down the road, and all of it is possible because of the great input we've gotten from our alpha testers. They've given us constant feedback from the very beginning of this journey, and I think it's made the game a whole lot better than it was before. So I want to say thank you to the alpha testers. Thank you to everyone who's been following along. We've got great things coming down the pike, and please stay tuned.
Awesome, cool. So I just want to take a look at that trailer, as I haven't watched it yet, and but like I say, super stoked to hear that it's coming out for Steam. That's huge. But I think the biggest thing is that here's a developer that, you know, recognized that the business model that I'm sure Perfect World was trying to implement on Torchlight just takes away from what these games are, these action isometric RPGs. That's why I'm just so turned off by some of the online grindy games out there that, man, for when it comes to isometric RPGs, there's a lot of good choices. But anyways, happy to be able to check that out. Super excited for Torchlight now. When I first heard about Frontiers, I was very disappointed. I'm sure a lot of people were. I think the online functionality is important to include, have something like that, but it's just a way that these publishers can pervert these titles, these games, and just monetize the hell out of it. And I think people are already concerned for how Diablo 4's online only functionality is going to turn out. But anyways, super excited for that. Let me know if you're excited about that as well. Man, I love the Torchlight series. 1 and 2 was fantastic. 1 came out at a time when there was just such a drought of any isometric RPGs coming out. So, and especially once Diablo 3 was announced, you know, they really took that color palette and, man, gave something that people really wanted to play. So looking forward to Torchlight 3. Did they say when it's coming out? No, I don't think there's any. Sometime this year, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I do recall hearing, you know, good feedback on the combat, the actual combat, and the character progression is supposed to be really good. Well, maybe not so much the progression. They kind of compared that to being as like a horizontal progression, which isn't good. Yeah, Torchlight 3. Hopefully there's good things. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video. Hope that was helpful. Let me know if you're excited for this one. Take care, guys.